I think, yeah, you're episode 170. I want to let you know. You're 170. You're the 170th episode.
170 is wow.
No, seriously. I've been doing this for a minute. So we're good to go? All right, cool. Hello. In another episode of the Mental Threads Podcast, I have my guest here, Mr. Hadex, if you'd like to say something.
Y'all know what's going on, AKJ La Hadex. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what the fuck. And what's your moniker? Is it like the hottest Latino or the coldest Latino?
The hardest Latino in the city. Well, at this point, in the country, you feel me?
The hardest Latino in the country. You heard it first here, right here in the Mental Threads Podcast. All right, episode 170. Now, Hadex, I want to go into detail. Where are you from? Who is Hadex?
I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, okay.
I've been in the country for the past 5 years now.
Okay.
Hadex is my alter ego. It's another person.
Oh, okay.
That only appears when I put the hat on. Right now, the hat is not on, so I'm just Diego. That's my real name.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Diego. All right, and you say you're from Venezuela, and what motivated you to come to the States?
Just a better life, you know. Situation there is not the most beneficial for nobody. My family wanted a better life for me, you know, my siblings, and we just came here.
Okay, and how old were you when you came to the States?
I was 14.
14. Okay, so you're 19 now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But, you know, for the friends, I'm 21.
No, for sure. All right, how would you describe Venezuela as a country and everything?
Venezuela as a country is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful people, beautiful food, gastronomy. God, man, don't let me talk about that. No, but in general, Venezuela is a great country, somewhere that you want to stay. You know, if you get the money for it, because right now, the government that is on it, it's not the best. It's kind of go like Cuba. So
like Cuba, okay.
Yeah.
So like Cuba, in terms of like corruption, just kind of like
communism type stuff. Communism.
Communism. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, communism.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think communism was still going on today. I thought that was like I knew it was still going on, but I didn't know it was going on multiple places outside of Cuba and everything.
Nah, Venezuela has been like that for the past 25 years, probably 26. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I need to do some more research in regards to Venezuela and everything. In regards to like the history of Venezuela, what led Venezuela to become like communist country? Was it like a relationship with Russia or the Soviet Union?
Being honest, I don't want to get into that. I don't talk about it that much. Something I like to stay away from. You know, politics. I mean, we don't have the best relationship.
Oh yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know politics, especially like down election season and Kamala Harris, Donald Trump. Man, it's just
exactly.
I be getting so many stuff in my mail. It's like, yo, you know, Kamala Harris did this. Kamala Harris did.
Nah,
it's like, bro, I gotta go to work, man. I ain't trying to hear all that.
Get me out of it. I don't get into politics now.
Oh no, I feel it's kind of too stressful, too confusing, and everything. But it's like in regards to your transition from Venezuela to the States, and what really got you over here to Charlotte, North Carolina, specifically, out of all places in America.
So I came in here in 2019. So 2018, my parents came first, you know, to like test the waters. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They were like, okay, we like Charlotte. We got people that we know here, so we just gonna move.
Okay. So there was already people here that already know. Oh, okay. Is it a large Venezuelan community in Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Especially from Barquisimeto, Táchira, Maracaibo, all them places. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Venezuelans right now in Charlotte, especially from the era from 2020 to 2022. It's been more people since there.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. You know what's crazy is like I live on East Side Charlotte, and so there's the highest Hispanic or Latino community out there in East Charlotte and everything. I even worked at Compare Foods and stuff, and it's just like you meet people from Venezuela or Chile and Mexico, obviously, you know, many places and everything. I noticed the Hispanic community is really taking like a huge, you know, it made Charlotte like a very hot point to like stay at and everything. You know, before you even came to Charlotte, what was your expectation of Charlotte, North Carolina?
When I left my country, I didn't have any expectation. I just came to get a new life, get more chances, expand my music. I'm now here. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's great. So you're already doing music before you even came to the States?
Oh yeah. I've been making music since I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
So it started really like 11 years doing this. It's like Even before come here, I was already making music in Spanish. But now that I'm here, I learn English, so I start making Spanglish music. So
Yeah, I know. It's the English and Spanish. Cause it's crazy that you said you been here for like 5 years. And was it like a huge like in terms of like learning English and everything? Was it like hard or was it just because it's hard for me to like trying to learn a new language? So
yeah, so the thing about English though, or any other language, especially at the age factor, creates a big difference because when you're young, you learn the stuff like this. So I was young when I came in. So I did school. I did high school in here. I'm doing college currently. So it's like since I came here, I've been like having teachers, speaking English every day. So that's why I was able to like catch up real quick. You can see people that's been here for like 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, and they didn't catch it. But they came here like when they were like 30, 25, they were already old, you know what I mean? So it's the age factor, I think, plays a essential factor there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And at the same time, you're actually just surrounded by English people,
Exactly.
people that speak English, but also on the same time, people who speak Spanish and English, so you can be able to translate in between. Would you say that was kind of helpful for you? Like maybe your relatives or your friends were kind of help you learn English pretty quickly.
So yeah, I will say that being honest, what motivates me to learn English quick was my family. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Because we came here, we didn't have an experience in the country, so they needed somebody to be the translator. I was in high school back at the moment. I was in my freshman year, so I had to learn quick to help my mother, to help my father. You know what I mean? But now everybody's speaking English in my family, so it's like they don't need me no more. So fuck that.
Yeah, but that's really cool though. That's a lot of responsibility, especially you're 15 and everything, and like your parents like depend on you to actually understand and navigate in the country. That's a lot. Everything.
Yeah, it was a lot back at the moment, but now it's just a daily thing. Like it's normal.
But that's so cool. That's amazing though. Like, just kind of hear like, cause I never really understood like, from like, cause my parents are immigrants too. Both of them are like way out of like West Africa, Liberia. But Liberia is like a country where it's like, it was founded by, African Americans. Yep. So it's just like, they already spoke English there in West Africa too. But it's like, when they came here, it was just like, but they still knew a secondary language and they just never taught us the language. So there's like a generation of us, like our cousins, and we don't even know our own native language. They just kind of talk shit. Like,
God damn.
Yeah, I know. They talk shit and they won't teach us it, which is so funny. But it's just like that is actually really, really cool. And you said that you're currently in college right now. Or are you at CPCC?
Yeah, CPCC, Central Piedmont Community College. Shout out to them. You already know what it is. Currently doing business administration, specialization or marketing.
Oh, okay, that's dope. That's kind of the same one I picked when I was when I went to CBC. I picked pharmacy. I was stupid as fuck. I don't know shit about chemistry. I don't know why I took
I'll tell you.
But it's like
fuck chemistry.
No, but it's just like at the same token though, like business, because I got my degree in business administration too. The great thing about business is that you can go like literally into any type of industry you want to and become an asset depending on just how you want to use it. Whether you want to go to marketing or you want to just work with client relations, things like that. There's so many different aspects of business you could be able to just fit yourself into. You just kind of work your way into it, and then somewhere down the line you can start your own business. Yep. Are you having a feeling maybe trying to start your own business as well?
Yeah, I've been trying to work on my clothes brand Hadex. This is still a thing. I had sold a few shares back in the day. You know what I mean? Maybe probably like 20 right now, but it's not my main focus right now. But it is a thing for the future.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Is there any chance, like, so it's just clothing that you're interested? That's your industry you want to get into?
Clothing, yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Because I know, like, I go to the mall and everything. I be seeing, like, those clothing stores and stuff, and then you just, like, they kind of see all the jerseys and everything just kind of hung up. That's something kind of more, like, into your interest as well? Just, like, a clothing, like, style clothing store or just, like, like, dress clothes type shit?
So, I just go with urban stuff.
Yeah.
One thing I want to make sure I got on my store is unisex. Mm-hmm. Something woman, guys, cats, dogs, whoever wants to wear it can wear it. You know what I mean?
Cats and dogs phone up like, hey,
yeah, everybody, man. Everybody's welcome to it. You know what I mean?
Got that new designer collar. I'm trying to see what's up with Hadex.
Shit, you already know what it is.
That is so crazy. That's actually so cool and everything. So, back to like Hadex. Like where did you find the name Hadex, or where do you feel like it applies to Diego? Like where did Hadex come from?
Well, give me a second.
Okay, now he's putting the hat on. I know what he. Oh man.
So back in Venezuela, I used to be a very weak guy. Like everybody was taking advantage of me. You know what I mean? I was a sweet person back on the moment. You know what I mean? So that's when come Hadex. Hadex is the first time I talk about this to somebody else. That is outside my friends. You know what I mean?
Media circle.
Yeah. So Hadex is was. No more. Hadex was a voice on my head that make me strong.
Okay.
Was like, yo, don't take shit from nobody. Don't let nobody take you down. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that for precisely.
It's like an alter ego.
Yeah.
And it's been with me since like I was 10 years old. But I decided to call it Hadex when I came to the U.S. When I was 14. I finally decided to give it a name. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the mythology god Hades.
Yeah, Hades. Oh, yeah, mythology. Yeah, Hades, the king of the underworld. Yeah, Greek mythology. Okay.
Yeah, so you switch the S for the X.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm very into that kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So I used to name it Hadex, and you should be with me. From my timeline since I was 14 to 16, I was very problematic guy just because of that. Because being in another country, don't know in the language, people make fun of you. I was a bullying victim, you know what I mean?
Oh man!
But I stand out on business. I tell motherfuckers what's up. You know what I mean?
No,
but I was getting too much problems, especially since South Jump. So that's when the hat come on. So you know what I mean? The hats mean a lot to me because this when I put it on, that's what Hadex on. Hadex is not a voice on my head no more. It's on the hat.
It's on the hat.
It's on the hat, especially this one. This one is the first design I ever did for my hat.
Oh, that's dope.
Like I haven't done any other design for my hats. Maybe another color though. But this is the only design I got. Especially this one. Shout out to this hat.
Shout out to the hat.
But yeah, every time I put it on, it reminds me that I'm a strong motherfucker. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that for sure, man. Ain't nothing wrong finding inner strength in terms of like different alter egos and everything like that. You know, people manifest things differently. You know, when I had my issues in school, what I would do is like poetry and everything, and that was just my only way I felt like I could vent. I feel like I couldn't go to nobody. You know, my father wasn't in the house. Sadly, I had to stay with my mom. She didn't really understand. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I had to look out for my brother. So on top of that, I had to be a parent, and I had to be a son, and I had to be a student, and then I had to deal with all the racism and all types of stuff. So it's just like, you know, in the sense, it just, I felt like I had nobody. So like, you know, going within yourself and everything to just kind of, and not in a sense to like, you know, to just kind of release yourself from that pressure. Like I could understand, and ain't nothing wrong with being like a good person, a good warm-hearted person. It doesn't make you weak by any sense, but I do understand that people do end up being taken advantage of a lot.
Yeah, and especially just like I say, I was getting very problematic on my teenager age, 16. I was on the streets. I was doing bad stuff. Don't get me wrong. I don't brag about it because that's something nobody should brag about it. Like robbing people, hanging out in the corner, selling dope. Just that kind of stuff. You don't brag about it. That doesn't make you gangster. Doesn't do nothing for you. You're just gonna make you look like a stupid.
Yeah, but at least you can admit to that, though. That shows growth as you as an individual.
Yeah.
Especially at 19, bro. Some people don't realize until they're in their 30s, and then that's when all the cases start, and then you got thrown in for life type stuff. So like,
my family helped me realize that. So that's why I have to seal. Is that how you say that? Seal, like seal.
When you close on?
Yeah,
seal. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to seal Hadex on something. I decided to put a hat because I love wearing hats. Everybody that knows I always wear a hat with me. Always.
I literally see you with the hat all the time. So when you just got out the car, like, hey, something's missing. Where's the? Oh, there's the hat. Okay,
there's the hat. You know what I mean? Everybody that knows me knows my hat is always with me.
Okay, well that's great. That's great that that's where Hadex comes from. And so like I know you spoke a lot about your family and your life growing up. Would you say that you're like the eldest? Do you have any siblings?
Yeah. I'm the oldest child of 4 siblings, yeah.
4 siblings?
3 of my siblings live with me, and I got another sibling in Venezuela.
Oh, okay.
She's the daughter of my father, so you already know.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't able to make the journey because like she was like your father's child and everything. Oh, okay. And like your siblings stay with you currently right now.
Yeah, all my family is together with me.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. So they all live with you. You don't live with them.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So you're a big man in the house. Okay.
They live with Hadex.
Oh no, I feel, but that's it comes with a lot of responsibility with that too. So that's actually a very like powerful thing that you're like, yeah. Would you say that you're a provider in a sense for your family?
My father, I am.
Okay.
We both provide for my family. I got my mama too, but my mama is my mama. So as long I'm alive, my mama is not gonna need nothing.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful, and you're already exercising it right now. Ain't nobody taking care of it.
Yep.
Take care of you. Okay,
Yep.
that's great. That's great. That's wonderful. That's actually going to carry very well with you wanting to go into business as well, because people who like start their own business and they have like they have the clients and they also have their own employees as well. As you being as the top of that that organization, you have to look out for so many people. In a sense, have to advocate for so many different people, and so it's just like it's just in that sense, it's going to carry with you fondly in that career path, because that's what really built an organization is like like actually building the connections and looking out for one another. That's what keeps it sustainable to actually carry on. So this is something to keep in mind as well.
Exactly. Just like I always say, if you're not able to carry yourself, you cannot carry nobody else with you. I always say that.
That's deep. That's very, very deep. And in terms of just like, the moniker of the hardest Latino and everything. So like in terms of like where you came up with it, you just thought you're just the hardest Latino and it just kind of, you got to speak into existence type stuff?
Not really. The term the hardest Latino came when I was doing this open mic, Barsmart. Shout out to Barsmart, by the way. I love the place still.
Oh yeah, on East Side. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sam Dinovo told me about that. The one right next to the Pizza Hut and
Exactly, the Pizza Hut. Yeah. So there was this open mic there, Tap In Tuesday by Face Gop. Shout out to Face Gop. He's my dog. He was the host who next to DJ Toast. I was just going there since beginning 2023. I went there. That's when I start my journey here in the US, like to make sure everybody know me. So I went to open mic, blah blah blah. I spent a couple months on the open mic, Then I start opening another doors, going somewhere else, but always at the open mic. You know what I mean? Because I feel like home. So it was this moment. I don't remember which one, but it was a moment that I made the song. I was working on Testimony. Yeah, I was working on Testimony. It's one of my latest drop. I was working on it. I was at the open mic, and everybody was like, "Hey, that's the hardest Latino," and I heard that, and I was like, "Oh,
sounds right.
That's a whole title right there."
The hardest Latino.
So everybody started calling me that after that open mic. It wasn't a thing that I made up. Like I always say, it's something that a whole community made it for me. So they made it for me.
That's dope.
So I started using it. And then I made this song called DHL, The Hardest Latino. The Hardest Latino. The Hardest Latino.
Yeah, I think you performed that at Charlotte Spark last year, too. I remember that. Yeah.
Yep. I'm still working on the song. Haven't dropped out. Shh, you don't know that.
Just still working on the song, haven't dropped it yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Are you thinking about maybe your next project? Because you haven't dropped the project, have you, right?
So what?
Like you dropped singles, but you haven't dropped like a whole like album, like a project. Oh, okay, that should be your name of your next project. Just the hardest Latino.
I've been thinking about it, but here's the thing though. Like I don't feel like I got enough exposure to make an album. Because I don't want to invest on something that I'm pretty sure is not gonna give me the result I want right now. Because just like I always say, you can have the dopest song, the dopest album, but you don't got marketing, you don't got views behind you. Who's gonna listen to it?
What's up with that? Okay, I see. And what do you use for distribution? If you don't mind me asking.
Currently, I'm using 1RPM. It's a free platform. I've been using it since I got memory. I don't even remember. I don't got a specific day, but I've been using it since for a long time. But I'm thinking about move myself to DistroKid.
Oh, the DistroKid. I got DistroKid. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, cause when I dropped my first mixtape back in 2021, dude, it's hard to find your songs like on YouTube and everything. Like, it's very hard to locate. I don't know if it's like a me thing or whatever, but it's just like it's okay and whatnot. But it's like when they upload your songs on YouTube, they put you in with various artists, and it's like I never understood why they put me in various artists. So it's just like one distribution service you should look into, and I tell a lot of people like Sam Dinovo and Solus and everything when they came on the show. It's they're based in Detroit. They're called Crowd Freak. and everything. Yeah. But it's okay. I'm gonna send you their information. You see what they do? They got a distribution service called Distrophy, and they'll also drop all your songs on all platforms that you upload through them. There's like $20 a year, and the cool thing about it is not only will they put your songs out there and everything on different platforms, they'll actually put your songs on playlists as well. And on top of the playlist, they'll give you opportunities to fly you out to perform at their festivals and everything. So I'm gonna show you everything. It's gonna blow your mind. And they're just 100,000 K followers deep. So it's like they're still growing as a whole, but they're still working with the whole artist development thing.
I bet, yeah. Just send me the info and I get into look.
Yeah, it's just good to just be able to just consider your options. You know what I mean? You don't want to be locked on just DistroKid or what's the other one? United Masters.
United Masters. I don't fuck with that.
You don't fuck with United Masters. You know what's crazy? Some people say they fuck with United Masters and they don't fuck with DistroKid and everything. I never said or heard anybody say they fuck with DistroKid primarily and everything. It's just one or the other.
Nah, I mean, DistroKid is my second option. First to come on 1 RPM by United Master. Nah, you don't gonna see me there.
You don't want to see you there. What's your deal with the United Master? You just weren't messing with it, or you just heard some horror stories?
I mean, like there's nothing like deep into it. It's just it's so complicated to get into them. They got too many requirements and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's not even that. Like I used to use it back in Venezuela, bro. Like I love my song like 5 times. Everything was covered. Or the title, the artwork, everything was covered. It was a pending. 5 times, and I was like, you know what, fuck this.
Fuck that. Yeah, no, I feel that's one thing I'll give it up for DistroKid. At least they'll actually post your stuff, but it's at the same time, it's hard to find your stuff sometimes. In my experience, that's what it was. So it's I definitely want to consider with CrowdFree because you could actually reach the person who runs that actual platform. So if you want to be able to work with artist development, or anything of that nature, they'll actually help you with studio time and also like give you chances to actually do your own video as well over there. So they'll fly you out and make it happen and everything. I've seen their festivals; they're pretty large. It's something to learn from, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, all right. So like in your experiences as an artist, like what are some ups and downs of being like an artist, in your experiences?
You say upside down?
Yeah, so ups and downs. Like all the good and the bad, yeah.
The good things about it is basically you're free to express yourself. That's been, my biggest deal with myself. I'm not a very expressive person when it comes to like myself, how I feel. I always say that I'm cool, I'm okay, but then when I write, I say what I want to say. That's kind of my main thing. I don't know what for other people could be, but that's my main thing.
Oh, that's dope.
But the downs on it, people want to scam you.
Oh yeah.
People want to do this. People want to do that. Yo, sign here, sign that, sign this, sign that. Gonna make you rich. 2 minutes later, hey, yo, motherfucker, you owe me 100.
Yeah,
you owe me this, you owe me that. You know what I mean? Like, it's too many scamming these days.
Yeah.
And I don't say that for something or someone especially. I use something I've been seeing around. That's why I stay as a solo artist. Like, just like I said right now, just for all the people that have been sending me message about signing me out, you don't gonna sign me, bro. I can tell you straight up.
You just want to be able to just stay independent. So
Yeah,
no, I can feel that for sure, man.
At least for now, you know what I mean?
At least just for now.
Especially right now that I'm seeing too many scamming right now, I want to stay solo for now.
Yeah, it's just like, you just want to have to see like the flow of your artistry and how it connects with like, building an audience too, because even like, Russ and everybody listen to Russ. You listen to Russ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like literally like he built leverage for himself before he decided to sign anything. If it's signing anything, it's just distribution and that's it.
Exactly.
It's just like the whole like, you be hearing horror stories about people who can't drop tapes or can't drop this at a certain time because some other artists are dropping something. And I'm like, I can never live like that because it's like artistry, you can't just put a cap on it. It was like, oh yeah, you can only say this now or do this now or do whatever. And then after a cycle of things, it just feels like work as opposed to like your passion. You know what I mean? You should be able to just freely express whenever you feel like, as opposed to just like, oh no, you can't do this now. And then it's just like, then that's an argument. Then you hear all the horror stories of this person screwed me over. This person did this. This person did that.
Because I signed this contract that say that I cannot do this if he doesn't agree to do it. I don't like that sisters, man.
Yeah, that's demonic. That just doesn't do it. That just feels like
that doesn't fit with me or my brand. So
yeah,
Hadex is an independent artist, yo. I'm a lion. You feel me?
Or got the gold on his neck. You know he's legitimate and everything. All right. So it's like in regards to, being an artist, what are some of your artistic influences? Like who influences you, amongst all the artists? Like,
just like I always say, my Spanglish come from Kid Keo. He's a Spain rapper. He does Spanglish and then he mix it with French. He mix a lot of language on it. Kid Keo, shout out to you, bro. Hey, yo, bro, let's hit me up, bro. Come on. Dookie, he's a rapper for Argentina. He started doing freestyles on Argentina, and then he developed his way to the top making music.
That's cool.
So that kind of person from the underground is what inspired me. And we got Eminem. He's my dog.
Oh, Eminem.
We got 50 Cent. We got Jay-Z. We got Dr. Dre. We got Ice Cube. All those people. You know what I mean? They always there.
That's one. I was always thinking like maybe you're going to shout out to like a Big Pun or like a Fat Joe or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because those are some of my favorite like lyricists growing up and everything.
I mean they great. Don't get me wrong. They great. I mean Tupac, Biggie, the Venezuelan Biggie. You know what I mean?
I know. I heard that.
Yeah,
the Venezuelan one.
The Venezuelan one. You know what's going on. But yeah, shout out to every single of them, man.
But I think that's really cool that at the same time, it's just like you got other influences outside of America. Like, you mentioned Kichio from Spain and the guy from Argentina and everything and whatnot. I feel that's really, really dope. So it's like, in a sense, it kind of diversifies your artistry in a sense, and in the way that other people had never even heard of. Like people are just kind of used to what they hear in their country. But now you're from outside the country and you know about other artists that we probably never even heard of and everything. And then it's just like their influences through you to something completely new that we've never heard of, and then you kind of build a household name. It was like of a Hadex is just like, oh wow, did you know Hadex used to listen to these two artists that we never even heard of before? So it's like you kind of like showcasing for them as well too, and whatnot. So like I think that's really, really cool and everything. So it's like in regards to like your experiences and everything. Describe the process of becoming a good performer, because when I first saw you, you were performing at Charlotte Spark for Trey Rhodes' event. So it's like, describe your own process. Like, where does your mind go when you're performing?
My mind goes blank.
Okay.
My friends know this, but every time I perform, especially with the hat on, I don't got any memories after the performance. Like
really?
While I'm performing, my mind is on blank. I don't remember nothing. Unless I got the videos and stuff. Mm-hmm. I did that. But if you ask Hadex, how do you feel in the performance? I can be like, no, I don't know.
It just immediately goes blank. Your mind just goes off.
My body moves by itself.
That's so peculiar. Oh wow! So do you even remember anything that happened at Charlotte Spark?
No, I mean I do remember. Like getting there. I remember talking to people. But when it comes to the performance, especially, I don't remember nothing from my performance. I got the videos on it. Oh yeah, I did this. I did that. I did a little stuff, but me personally, I don't remember.
Oh wow, I would have never thought. I would think that everybody just kind of remembers every part of their performance, because like even though I drop music, I never performed any of my songs yet. I'm still trying to work into the process of kind of like building that, that sense of just like that sense of freedom to actually do so. So it's like it's still a process. That's why I asked and everything. Yeah. But before you even got to the Charlotte Spark, what led you to like Charlotte Spark? Like how'd you get in touch with Trey Rhodes to actually perform at Charlotte Spark?
I was working with Dru Billions at the moment. I was
just had him on the podcast last time.
I saw him. I was working with him. When I was 17, I was under his wing. He was having this Sunday showcase he used to have, and I was working with him on it. Working in the door. You know what I mean, doing that kind of stuff for him. And I was there. I just networked with him. He put me in contact with, Trey Rose, all these people. They were like, hey, this is this is you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's basically how I met a lot of people that I know right now. Mm-hmm. And then, just networking, go to evening muse, and other places, perform in other places, Camelot, children places.
Oh wow, that's real cool. Like Bar Smart, Evening
Muse,
Starlight. You be still going to Starlight on 22nd from Sunday to Sunday from time to time?
I don't know if I'm going.
You don't know if you're going?
I don't know if I'm going, but if I got the time, I pull up. I always gonna fuck with Starlight. I like that place. I love it. Nice environment.
Yeah, it's really, really dope. And it's in the cut, though, but everything. But it's still pretty nice. It's still pretty friendly. Everyone's pretty open over there. I be going to the comedy days on Tuesdays from time to time. I need to go again. But it's like, it was so strange when Trey Rhodes, because I knew Trey before even that Charlotte Spark event that was last year and everything. So when he said that he was going to do it here, I'm like, oh, hold up, wait, I'm always over here and everything. Now you're doing it here? It's like, yeah. So it's like, well, one thing I really like about where Charlotte's going as a city is like we're all becoming very familiar with each other, tapping in with each other. It's like, oh, yeah, I had that guy on my podcast. Or, oh, yeah, I spoke with that guy. Or, yeah, me and this guy go way back. So in the sense of the community, would you say the community in Charlotte is very positive in terms of like for artistry and musicians?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like the audience is very comprehensive. Everybody's showing love. Some artists they think they Hollywood sometimes. I mean, but it's good. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own thoughts. Nobody's perfect at the end of the day. If you're feeling good, feeling like Hollywood, hey, it's up to you, Playboy. I don't mind. It is what it is. I'm just coming back to Charles Park Fest. By the way, this Friday.
Yeah, this Friday.
You already know what's going on. Your boy Hadex is in there. Yes, sir.
Get your tickets.
I don't remember who contact me for that show. I don't remember if Trey hit me up. I don't remember if Fab hit me up. I think I did because like he was posting it, and I was like, hey yo, how can I get into it? And then I started talking to Trey, and we just link up, and then I ended up there. I did my audition. I passed it, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he's really dope like that. He makes a lot of these events and everything, and so it's just that to know that he's just getting all y'all artists together and everything, and to know that I've interviewed a lot of y'all because I met y'all from his events too. It's like it's just this big circle of just people just working together and everything, and that's one thing that I really, really like about like these events and so on. So when it comes to the event coming this Friday at Charlotte Spark, do you have any new songs that you'll be performing at Charlotte Spark?
Comparing last year, yes, I got for example, I got testimonies. That is last year I performed, but last year version was totally incomplete. Now it's complete. It's done. I got problems. That is also one of my latest drops. I got a new version of It Is What It Is with a new beat, a new voice. I'm doing a fan favorite. I'm doing Salta. That's a crowd favorite.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So like together, that's like what 5-6 songs that you're performing.
I'm doing like 4 on a 9-minute set.
Okay, 4 on a 9-minute set. All right, no. I'll be sure to be in the crowd. I'll be rooting for you and everything.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Now, in regards like to other artists and everything, it's just like I know, like, I know you did a song with Chris Gere, who I've also had on the podcast, and like, what was your experience like working with Chris Gere?
Chris Gere is one of the nicest person that this industry have. Like working with him was one of the experiences that made me remember why I was making music. Like having fun with the song, even though it's not the best song in the world, it's still a great song because it was made with love. You know what I mean? Having fun, not just like let's go to the studio, make a song. Boom, I did it. Get the fuck out of here. We pull up with the pizza. We pull up with the producer. And we spent like 3 hours on that joint.
Oh, wow. So he brought pizza for y'all studio session?
Nah, I brought it.
Oh, you brought it. Okay, I'm about to say, that's dope.
I was like, hey, yo, Chris, y'all want some pizza? Y'all want to eat something? I used to work on the Little Caesar on the corner. Y'all want to eat something? And they were like, hell yeah.
Hold up, the Little Caesar. Is it the one on Wendover?
Yep.
Oh, I used to go there all the time.
I used to be a store manager there.
Oh, store manager? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did I see you there one time? I don't know. Cause I know it's the one with the Family Dollar and that now they got like a Chick-fil-A right there. Yeah. That's right next to Grindhouse.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. Oh, that's the side how you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me not. But yeah, I'm trying to be going to that Grindhouse studio. That's not too far from where I stay at too and everything.
Yeah, that area from there, Greertown, that's where I'm from.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I be commuting there all the time and everything. Yeah. That is so cool.
Shout out to Greertown. Y'all really know what's going on. Hadex in this bitch.
I used to have a bus thing to take me from my side of town all the way to Greertown and everything. Cause I stay like near Sharon Amity and everything. There was a bus that would take you from there. I don't remember, but they discontinued the bus. I forgot.
I think they did because currently the ones that people most use there is the 39 and the 15. Yeah, the 15.
Yeah, I remember it was like it would go right through my neighborhood and then straight all the way to Greertown as well, like in a circle and everything. So it's like, I don't know why they discontinued that bus. That bus was hella useful.
they got another one. I think they got the 62X, but that one just comes very sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, those 2X ones, those buses be coming like once every 5 years.
Yeah.
It'd be taking forever for them to come by, and I'm just like, I'd be like, dang, I don't know, man. I'm glad I got a car. Although I miss riding on the bus, but I can't do the bus anymore.
Right now, man. Right now, nah. I got too many stuff to do, so I gotta be on car.
Oh yeah, sure. In regards to your interests outside of music, what are some interests that you have? Like, do you like anime? What's some things that you?
Oh yeah, I'm a anime fan, my boy. I love anime. People that know me, they know what's up. I'm lacking. Bro, I've been watching One Piece since I was 12 years old, my boy. And Luffy haven't found the One Piece. And he better don't be the friendship because I'm going to be mad if it is.
Yeah, okay. I need to really catch up with One Piece, too, because they put it all on Netflix, which I really, really appreciate, bro.
No, you know where you got to buy it? Crunchyroll.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's where everything is.
That's where everything is.
Yeah, I'm a big old anime fan.
Yeah.
I love anime. I like to stay at home. I like, be on my iPad, be on my phone, type shit. You know what I mean? And outside the music, there's not many stuff I like to do.
You're just anime.
Just anime kind of stuff. Something goes to the gym to work on my cardio.
Yeah.
Hang out with friends sometimes, but most of the time I'm just working.
Just working.
I'm a work person.
Oh, really? Where you work at?
Right now I'm a sales rep. I'm a sales rep for T-Mobile.
Oh, for T-Mobile. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's dope. That's getting that money through T-Mobile. But back on One Piece and everything, what are some key components about One Piece, the storytelling that kind of keeps you coming back? It's just how it keeps on going?
Man. Well, the only thing that keep me on the anime itself is wait for Luffy get the One Piece. I'm trying to figure it out what is it, man. I've been watching this show for almost 3 years. I don't know, maybe 6 years. Man, it better don't be the friendship, bro. Because if it is the friendship, I'm gonna be mad.
Right.
It better be
like it's a metaphor or something.
No, fuck that.
No, fuck a metaphor. Like either this gonna be a real thing.
It better be it better be a big old hole with some big old titties.
It's like a big. But he was already on the island full of women on. Remember the boa Hancock?
I don't care. It better be something like that. I don't want some bullshit like no, the friendship was the One Piece. Man, fuck that.
I never thought of it that way. Like I didn't even because they really swerve us. I don't think they'll do that because like there's just so many different innuendo and like all types of nuances and everything. Like Marshall D. Teach and his brother Ace and the Ace that died and everything. His father being a Marine and his grandfather being a Marine and his father being a revolutionary and stuff. Like there's so many. It looks like some like goofy like kids anime, but when you watch it, it's like it's so deep and everything. And when I got back into it, when I got back on Toonami instead of the 4K, I ain't fuck with the 4Kids. I was wondering why I didn't like it the first time, and it was like on 4Kids and everything.
Fuck them kids.
Nah, man, but this is a dope ass show. My favorite anime, and I'm gonna have to give it to Dragon Ball Z. Really?
Hey, Dragon Ball Z is one of the best series in the world, man. My parents used to watch it. Now I'm watching it. They're watching it with me.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in the Latino communities all over. They really seem to be drawn to Dragon Ball Z a whole lot.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Dragon Ball's always been there.
Yeah, no, for real. It's like as a kid, it's like it really what got me in the anime and everything. Before I knew it, it was like Dragon Ball Z, like 2-3 years old. Dragon Ball Z, because my uncles were like teenagers when I was like a kid, so it was like everything they was on I was getting on at the same time, so it was just like that was just my shit growing up, was like Dragon Ball Z.
I feel you.
And then it just went to Yu Yu Hakusho and all this other stuff outside of One Piece. Will you say you're into Naruto by any chance?
Oh man, I love Naruto. Check this out. That was so stupid, yo. I love Naruto. I love Naruto. I love Dragon Ball. I love S4 Online. I love all the shows, Tokyo Ghoul, Death Note, Kenichi, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? By the way, my favorite character from One Piece is Sanji.
Sanji, oh yeah, the guy that be kicking people and that would be flirting with the girls and everything.
Yeah, he's my favorite character because back in Venezuela, I'm back here when I was a teenager still. I used to do Taekwondo. I get to the second degrees black belt. So I used to do a lot of kicking, just like Sanjay. I was like, yo, yeah, he's my dog. He understand me.
He understand the kicking and everything.
And I love cooking too. So when I fight, I used to do, only the kids. I didn't use my hands, just like Sanjay.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I just like how the character, they all complement each other. Like, everybody got a doctor with Tony Chopper, and then you got Nami, that navigator and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, Luffy trying to be the king of the pirates. And then you got, like, the swords person. Then you got the shooting person. Then everybody on every pirate team, they all got
everybody do something. Everybody do something.
Everybody got something to do and everything. I always thought that was really dope and everything. Have you ever considered maybe making some, like, references to anime in your music by any chance?
First, I gotta work on my English on my sons. Then I gonna see.
Then maybe okay.
Yeah, I mean that's something I want to do, and I have done it in Spanish. But I want to work first on my English, make sure I can say all the words I want to say, and everybody can understand me before I can do like reference on my music.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. You know what's crazy? It's like I had a song on my first mixtape, Ego Trip, called Neji Hyuga and everything. I named that the Naruto character, the one with the eyes and everything, the veins and everything. Yeah, and that's like that was one of the songs that a lot of my cousins like because they like anime too and everything. So I'm just like, wow, I'm really at a point where now I'm starting to pour like stuff that I like into like my music as well, like other things like, you know, anime characters. And I'm thinking like maybe I can keep it going, like maybe I can name a song after like an anime character I really like, and that would just kind of give me more inspiration for other songs and everything. So it's just like, you know, in other words, and like your experiences in Charlotte and everything with the friends that you have and everything. Let's just talk about Sam Dinovo. I know like I've had him on the podcast as well. Do you recall Sam Dinovo? I know I saw you there at his event and everything, the Bratz Dolls event and everything.
Yeah, Brow Dolls, something like that.
Yeah, I was kind of confused why he named it that too. But I remember I saw you there for sure and everything. And so it's just like, you know, where do you first meet up with Sam Dinovo?
This is funny. We gotta go back 2 years. I was 17. I was still working at the Little Caesars as a store manager. I was just doing there working as cashier. He pulled up to my store, and I was just there rapping because I was working by myself. Everybody called out on me that night, so I had to work by myself. So I was just there with a beat and just rapping in Spanish. At the moment, I didn't rap in English, so I was rapping in Spanish to him. Motherfucker was like, bro, can you give me just my pizza, bro? and I was like, sorry, man. I'm a rapper. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm by myself. If I don't do this, I'm gonna get bored. He was like, oh yeah, you are a rapper. Oh man, shit, hit me. You know, give me your Instagram. I've been looking for a studio, and then we just start paying from there now.
That is so cool. So you met at Little Caesars at the pizza place, and then from then on, you just exchange right out there.
And now we good friends. He's like a brother to me. Yeah.
That is so dope. And it's so great like how music can actually just bring us all together. I know like where'd you first meet Dru Billions? I know you said he was like your mentor figure as well.
Sam Dinovo introduced me to him because I was looking for shows around the city. He also introduced me to Barsmart. So I was like, yo, listen, I'm looking for more shows. You know any? And he was like, I don't know that many, but I know this guy. His name is Dru Billions. He sent me the IG. He Dru Billions. So, hey, yo, listen, I'm not 18, you know what I mean? But I'm 17. I want to make some music. I wanted to be on shows. He just put me on, basically.
Oh, really?
Like, to summarize everything, he just put me on.
And then since then, y'all just been working ever since.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Would you say that the hip hop and music community just kind of like accept you in and everything, kind of just brought you in and stuff like that? You never felt any sense of rejection or anything of that nature?
I've never felt rejection for nobody because I'm the type of person that I don't give a fuck what you say about me. If you like me, cool. If you don't, okay. You just don't listen to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have never felt some type of way somewhere. Never felt uncomfortable. Yeah, man. I mean, Charlotte, the music scene has taken me in, and I always gonna be so grateful about it because, you know, like, take someone from another side of the world, bring it to your culture, learn, teaching how to, you know, how everything works in here.
Yeah.
It takes a minute, and it took me a minute to learn how things work in here. But now that I figured it out, it's like I'm very grateful for all the people that brought me to this world.
That is really, really dope. That's your experience here in Charlotte and everything. So you identify with Charlotte as the city.
Oh yeah,
and everything. Would you say that you identified it more than you did back at home in Venezuela because like your future's here more in America, or is it just like, you know, just more like, okay, this is just the city I'm in?
I mean, Charlotte is my second home. I always say that. My home is always gonna be Venezuela.
Of course.
I got a good fan base back in Venezuela. I used to do shows there too. You know what I mean? So I was moving it back in Venezuela too. But like start from zero here and see how the people help me went through it is like something I'm very grateful of. Even though I've been outside the Charlotte already, I've been in Las Vegas. I've been in the A. I've been in Virginia. I've been in South Carolina. Even though I've been on all those places for make music, Charlotte is always gonna be my hometown.
That's crazy that you've been to all these different places and everything. What was your experience in Atlanta? I know Atlanta and Charlotte is pretty close.
Atlanta, I just went for like one day for the show I did. But while I was there, it was a pretty nice environment. I didn't see that many people from Atlanta in the actual show. It was mostly Charlotte motherfuckers, just like me. There, you know what I mean?
They're just supporting
in Atlanta. But I didn't see that many Atlanta people, artists there. But the people in there, the little people I met in Atlanta, they were cool people.
Pretty cool people, yeah.
Cool people.
I was at Atlanta for One Music Fest, and that's where I got to see Kendrick Lamar perform, and I got to see all types of like artists and everything. And it's like Atlanta, the traffic is shit. I'm not going.
Hell no.
I be complaining about Charlotte. Atlanta is something different.
I used to complain about Charlotte too till I went there with the group. I went. I wasn't driving. Somebody else was driving, bro. When we got there, I was like, God damn.
Like fighting for your life every time you're on that road.
We almost crashed like 2 times.
Yes,
easy.
It's like I don't know what. It's like I don't know what. I feel like after all the years of me driving on Independence, I think it just got me prepared for Atlanta as a city because man, that when you had to pay for parking, that was a bitch too.
Shit, $30, $40,
30 an hour. I'm like, what?
God dang.
Can't even get in here and get a drink first? Like, dang.
At least. You know what? Let me leave the vehicle at my house. Let me take an Uber.
I'm gonna just walk here.
Yeah,
Get that exercise in, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what would you say is your experience in Virginia? Was it in Northern Virginia or like Southern Virginia?
It was in the South.
In the South, so like Richmond, Virginia area.
Yeah, like Richmond. Yeah, exactly Richmond. I went there for a show. Just like Atlanta situation, I just stay for one day. I went by myself. I just wanted to like touch the waters and feel the water in there, how everything moves there. So I didn't tell nobody. I didn't promote the show. I didn't do nothing. So I just went there.
Oh, okay.
I performed my shit, came back home.
Oh, okay.
Because I was feeling the waters. I'm thinking about going back there soon. I don't know when, but soon.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You should consider going to D.C. or Northern Virginia for sure.
I've been thinking about it. I don't know nobody from there.
You don't know nobody from there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, just add it to the list of places to go. Like, maybe there could be a show that's set up out there, you know, because I'd be in and out of D.C. and everything. And, like, D.C. is like, it's like a metropolitan city and everything. Yeah. But it's like, there's like a whole lot of stuff going on. Like, I remember, like, I was driving through D.C. at night, like, when I was at an internship in Northern Virginia and everything. And every square mile, there was always like a club or bar hopping thing going on. So it was like a lot of activity going on in D.C. as well. Plus, they got Howard University and everything over there. So it's just like, you know, a whole lot of university type stuff going on. And what was your experience out there in Las Vegas?
Las Vegas, that's one of my favorite places in this country, low key. I've been there already twice. Shout out to Rio Rivas. He's from there. He's a great artist from there. He's very well known there. The gastronomy there is actually pretty diverse. You can kind of find everywhere.
Oh.
I mean everything everywhere. Hispanic food, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, every kind of stuff. That's lucky dope. And the music scene there is actually pretty nice. It's pretty move. Everybody works together.
Oh.
Everybody go big old groove. We're talking about 20 persons, 30 persons used to support one artist, even though the 30 person make music too, but they pull out we hand, you know what I mean?
Oh.
That's kind of how they work there. I know this guy, Money Man, he's from there. He's the CEO of ATMMN.
Oh.
He's from there, so he knows more about it than me. So the both times I go out, I went with him. He teach me a little bit about Las Vegas. And I'm thinking about going there by myself next time. That used to learn by myself. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Since I already know a little bit of the stuff that was going on right there.
And you just hop on the plane to go and everything to Las Vegas?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I've been thinking like maybe is there any way to take the train there? 'Cause I don't like getting on the plane. I've been thinking.
I mean, I don't like it either, but it's faster.
It's faster. Yeah, no, that is true. Because I know I had to take the plane to Minnesota, and it was just like 2 hours or something. And it was just like you just take a nap or a flight, and then you wake up and you're already there. and everything. So that's
Type shit.
Very much type shit. And are there any cities that you want to visit and to perform at for sure?
Ooh, I wanna go to Cali.
California.
I wanna go to Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanna go there. So I don't even know why, bro. Like
You just feel like LA is more like gonna be like something that you want to touch down at.
yeah, I mean, even not even for music, just to go. You know what
Just
I mean?
to go, yeah.
Like I wanna go to. I've been thinking a lot. We're going to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna go to New York. Never been there. I wanna. What else?
I feel like your vibe would fit for Houston or maybe Miami
Most
for sure.
most people say that. It's just I don't want to go to Miami. You know what I mean?
You don't feel what about Miami? You're not feeling?
No. I mean nothing wrong with it. It's just I fuck with Miami. I love Miami. I've been there with my family. I went to Orlando, but it's just Miami's nah. It's somewhere I don't want to be. You know what I mean?
Because everybody goes to Miami now, or is
Yeah,
it kind of too
no, it's not
saturated?
even that. It's just I'm a quiet guy.
Oh, quiet guy.
And everything makes too much noise there,
Oh.
basically. And that's what I'm the type of person that goes to do what he's gonna do,
And then comes back, and then that's it.
coming back.
Not too
That's
much
it.
stuff going on.
Not too much, but on Miami, I'm pretty sure if I go there, I'm gonna lose myself. I'm not gonna do a lot of stuff that I don't want to do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, I see. So then maybe like Texas might be your so like like Corpus Christi or Houston, San Antonio type stuff.
Funny fact: when I came to the country, I passed through Houston, Texas, to come to Charlotte.
Oh really?
That's the only time I've been on Houston. But I do want to go back because I was on Houston, but I was waiting the bus to come to Charlotte, so I didn't explore Houston for nothing. So I do wanna go to like explore there, not even for the music. I just wanna go.
Just want to go. Yeah, I heard a lot of things about Houston. A lot of people are moving to Houston. I never understand why. But like, what about Texas? But I think it's because of the wide open spaces and the houses be big as hell, but they don't be like as expensive in like Texas. Like you have like a 2-story house, it'd be like like $100,000 or something like that. Like you get a whole lot of space.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I don't know nothing about that. I will have to look into it to see what's up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, so like, and speaking about like back to Charlotte again, like as a city and everything, where do you feel like like the music scene as a whole, like we're still trying to gain our footing and everything? What do you think it's going to push through in the next like couple years, like maybe 5 years from now and whatnot?
Ooh, that's a dope and hard question to ask because the people that know me, they know I just live the present.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I always think that the future is something that is not right.
Not real.
It's something that the actions, decisions that the persons take is gonna write for the future. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I do after this podcast, after this interview, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What's gonna happen? You're just gonna focus on the present. You ain't gonna be worried about the future, everything, or the past. Just
I mean,
future.
there's things that you can do to to secure your future. You can work, you can get your 401k, that kind of stuff. That's kind of stuff that you can decide for the future for sure because it's necessary. But when it comes to like for the future, in this case for the music, I don't know. Everything depends on the decision that people make. For the way it's looking right now. Some people's making good things, some people's making bad things.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a 50-50 thing for me right now.
50-50 thing.
That's why I don't be outside too much right now because it's too much stuff going on that I don't want to be part of.
A little bit too saturated, just too much stuff. Okay, I feel that. The reason why I usually ask like the whole 5-year question and everything because even when I speak about this with Sam Dinovo or Chris Gere or whatever and everything, I feel like artists like you or Chris Gere or Sam Dinovo or Dru Billions and then just everybody in between that's just making these events or showing up to these what is it? What's it called? Mic? One mic? What? One mic? What's it? One mic? I'm thinking one mic. What's it called? Like one mic stand? What was it called? Like open mic. Open mic.
Yeah.
I'm so.
And just coming from it, I was like, what are you talking about?
It just fried my damn brain. Like, wait, what they call open mic? Yeah, just things like that. It's just like I feel like a lot of artists in Charlotte are doing a lot of due diligence to improve themselves as artists, and it just but the willingness to collaborate, like you made a song with Solus and Chris Gere, two completely different vibes of songs and everything. I like the Chris Gere song because it's pretty fun, but at the same time, I love the Solus song that you did, Shake the Room and everything, and it just
Shake the room.
Yeah.
Shake the room.
I'm gonna bump that thing on the way home, on the way too. But at the same token, it's just like there's so much authenticity That goes with all that stuff. Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. I cannot say a lot of words too.
No, I feel that.
I mean, either, you see.
Yeah, like authenticity that comes with it. That it's just like, you can't help but just, vibe with it, And it's just like, I feel like, I appreciate you and Solus and Chrissy Gere for like putting y'all artistry together to actually like, create something like these two songs as well and everything. So it's just like, in terms of just looking to the future, I know we spoke about the future and everything, but I know you say you want to start your own clothing line, on your own clothing store. Is there anything else that you're interested in probably setting in terms of your goals?
Probably something I'm very into it. I didn't say this, but I'm very into shoes. I like shoes. Probably I want to open like a shoe store. Like, sell Nikes, Adidas, New Balance, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or maybe just buy a franchise or something like that for Nike. You know what I mean? Like, one of those stores, just make one by myself.
Other artists, what? I like the sponsor Puma. I don't know why. A lot of people fuck with Puma.
I like Puma.
I love their shoes. There was this one pair of Puma shoes I got and everything for a photo shoot for like my first tape and everything. And it's like the most comfortable. I still got it at the house, but I need to take it somewhere to get it like cleaned up and like get it fixed up and everything. But it's like, bro, after when I was walking in them shoes, I fell in love. Every time it just felt like I was walking on air and everything. It's just like, why doesn't nobody talk about Pumas like that? I know people wear them from time to time. I see them, but it's just like, I don't think they hype Pumas up as much. So it's like, if I had to choose, definitely Puma. I definitely want to sponsor Puma or Chuck Taylor for sure. I fuck with their shoes and everything. Like, I'm not really more like, Nike's cool too and everything, but I'm not really much like a sneakerhead. I just want something that like just kind of chill, like Vans.
Yeah, comfortable. You want something comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable.
Something that makes the job.
Or just something that's just like not too high maintenance. So I can just slip into like Vans and everything. Like I used to fuck with Vans all the time. I'm about to get me some new Vans for sure. Like I need to get some new Vans, but
funny fact about me, never wore Vans in my life.
Never wore Vans in your life? Yeah, you probably just skipped that whole skater phase and everything.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, like, cause when Tyler the Creator was coming out and everything, it's like everybody was wearing Vans.
He's my dog.
Oh, yeah, I know his on the 28th, his new album is coming out. I forgot. What was it called?
You got a new album coming out?
Yeah, on the 28th. Hold on, let me see if I can find it, cause it's just like, cause I know he announced it on his Instagram page. Yeah, I love like Tyler the Creator. That was the first. Yeah, that's what it's called. Chromacopia. That's the next tape that's coming out.
Hey, I'll have to listen to that, John.
Yeah, it's coming out on October 28th, so definitely put it on your calendars.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna send it to you. I gotta send it to you now because it's just like, what? You didn't even know that he was coming out?
Nah, man. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I don't be paying attention to a lot of stuff that is happening around me.
But gladly you came here, so it all works
I'm here
really, and everything. So it's just like at the same token. Yeah. What was I know I was talking about the future and everything. Yeah, you say you want to open like a shoe store and everything.
Yeah, or just about a franchise.
Yeah, shoe store, like a franchise and everything. But in terms like for music, do you ever think about maybe starting your own label?
Own label? Yes and no.
Yes and no. Why would you say that?
No, because I don't feel ready yet. I'm too young for it.
Mm-hmm. I meant in the future.
Yeah, no, for sure. But just like I say, I don't believe in the future.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if the decision I'm gonna take for the future are gonna actually help me to it. I know the business administration, the path I'm doing right now, it's gonna help me to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's something that I will have to ask myself on the next years.
Yeah, one thing I want to focus on right now, especially with the Mental Threats podcast and everything, I definitely got to get it like copyrighted for sure because I've been doing this for a while and everything. And that logo, it's pretty eye striking and everything with the sewing of the heads and everything. It's like I definitely need to put on some T-shirts and stuff like that. Maybe sell the T-shirts and stuff. I feel like that'll be a pretty good step forward and everything. And then somewhere down the line, hopefully, this could be a good stream of income with the podcast and like who I'm speaking to and the artists I talk to. Because I generally like speaking to people and hearing from their backgrounds and hearing their stories and stuff of that nature and everything. There isn't like a whole lot of Venezuelan people I met. It's only like you, and then I think there was a girl I work at the strip club on the weekends as a security and everything. She's really stupid thick. I need to invite you to come to Onyx and everything just to check her out.
I mean, shit, I'm down. People don't hate it like
Yeah, shout out Delilah. That's her name, Delilah. She's great.
True.
All right, but we're getting closer to the end of the episode of the podcast and everything. We're about to reach like an hour on. Before I go off and everything, I just want to be able to, thank you for actually showing up. I know it's kind of hectic trying to get you on the schedule and everything, and then like it's kind of dark outside.
Don't worry about it, man. It's always nice being invited to this kind of stuff, especially lately that I don't been doing kind of stuff like this. I know you since last year, so it's like, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, see, we see each other around a lot, usually through our friends and everything. So it's just like, it's like I feel like, in a sense, I feel we become friends too all the time because, just you're taking the time out to really like hop on to my podcast. This is something I've invested a lot of time in for years. And so like while the artists hop on, I feel like, it's a way of saying, say like I have to be grateful for it, because it helps build my brand on the same time. And I want to work with y'all too to add y'all music to like my playlist and everything. So it will be all connected to the Mental Threads podcast brand. So it's like, I'm going to do my diligence as well, as you do yours. And do you have any final words to go out before we go off?
Y'all know what's going on. La H, the hardest Latino in the city. Y'all know what the fuck going on. La H, Friday, October 25th at Charles Perfects. I'll see y'all guys there.
Most definitely. He'll see you guys there. Charlotte Spark, second time, third going. Let's go. Hadex, I want to thank you for hopping on. The hardest Latino. We're sewing in, now we're sewing out. All right, thank you. Ooh. Oh, man. That was a dope episode.
Thank you.
Would you say that you enjoyed the experience?